Black Science TV 111, Osei Kufuor. I'm back at y'all again now. I'm coming to talk about a lot of things because my mind is wandering. And the first thing I want to hit on is history. A lot of people in the so-called conscious community run around and ask the church and other religious people to prove this and prove that. Yet they can't prove nothing that they claim. They are fighting over something that was here when they already got here. I'm going to say that again. They are fighting over something that was already here when they got here, meaning that somebody already put that in place for you to put in your subconscious to make a reality. Now, I can sit right here and say that anybody could build a wall and put carvings and stuff on the tomb. But my thing is, proof to me is finding out the first person who brought out these blueprints. So if you come to me and say, well, the elder said this, or the master teacher said that, I don't want to know nothing because they was taught by somebody else. And the person that taught them was taught by somebody else. And the person that taught them was taught by somebody else as well. So let's go back to the root of things. Because I want to know the background of the first person who put out this stuff. Who put out these theories. Could be a fact, but to me it's not. To me it's not. You can tell anybody anything, and as long as the masses is following it, they'll believe it. What's the difference between the so-called conscious community and the church? They both believe something that was already here when they got here, that was set up by man. But they'll fight me. You're not really ready for what I'll say. Because tell you the truth, a lot of the stuff that we believe as far as the scribes and everything over in Kemet was set up by the same people who gave you the educational facility. They were set up by the same people who gave you Columbus. We don't like to make our own realities. Because to make our own reality, we'll have to go deeper into ourselves. You have more information in your DNA. You have more history, individual history, in your DNA about you to wrap around the infinity forever and ever and ever. It's bigger than the universe. There's no information that you can see with the physical eye outside of yourself that's more intelligent and more superior than what you have in your DNA. You are an infinite entity. You are an unknown being. You are before language. You are before humanism. You are before anything. Creationism. See, it's just like this. If I go to the doctor and the doctor tell me that I have a disease, that doctor already know the science. The doctor already know that your thought is going to send signals to your body for you to create the reality of what they're saying that you got. So once they tell you that, you put it in your mind because you look up to the doctor. Society teaches you that the doctor has the answers. So automatically you're going to put those signals, send those frequencies from your mind into your Jacob's ladder, which is your spine. And your spine is going to distribute it to the nucleus and the cells in your body. So now your body is downloading or uploading a virus created by you, not by the doctor, not by the food that you ate, but by you, because everything starts in the mind. So what I'm saying to you is, we cannot sit here and keep giving power to things that we create against ourselves. History in the matrix is not your history. Study nature. Nature don't run around judging things based upon what it see. It's based upon how it feel. If you walk up on a bird, it can have its back turned to you and it still fly away because of what it feel. It can feel your geomagnetic force field. It can feel your aura. And its force field, the force field of the bird, will start to decode what's coming toward it. And if you're negative, and you might say, I'm not negative, but it still flies away. You might have something in your subconscious or another party that's negative that you have no consciousness of. This is why you have to be careful who you deal with. I was telling a brother earlier in one of my sessions that when you go into a woman and you put sperm in her, she's not giving birth. She's not utilizing that whole sperm to give birth. So a part of you is still in her. Did you get what I'm saying? So she could utilize that energy and put magic on you by sending her thoughts The signals down to that sperm that's in her body. Sperm is not just some physical substance. It is a spiritual entity of you, which can be controlled by the person that it is in. So again, something can happen to her. And then next thing you know, a month later, something happened to you. But you get well. And then you see somebody who know her. And then you say, look, have you seen her? Have you heard from her? They'd be like, oh, she died. She left. You'd be like, oh shit, I didn't know that. So you are feeling a side effect from you being in her and going through what she's going through. All right? So go and get my new book. It's deep. The quantum physics, it's the quantum leap of the mind. I'm sorry. The quantum leap of the mind. You can get it at www.blacksciencetv.webs.com. If you want a session with me, you can also go to that same website and set up a session. You can get it in. Black Science TV 111, Osei Kufuor, I'm out. Peace.